Hello students, welcome to topiceducation.com. In this video, we are going to discuss NCERT class 9 chapter 1, that is number systems. And in this we are going to discuss introduction part in exercise 1.3. In this, up to now, we have seen both rational numbers and irrational numbers and how to represent both the irrational and rational numbers on a number line. And now, in this, we will study both rational numbers and irrational numbers in a different point of view. Here, in this, we will see the decimal expansions of real numbers and how to use them in between rational and irrational numbers. And here we will also see to represent the real numbers, that is both rational and irrational numbers on a number line by using the decimal expansion. Here we have to find the decimal expansion of a given rational or irrational numbers. As already we know that some of the rational numbers as already we have seen, and now let us take some of the examples of rational number. Let's start with rational numbers. Rational numbers are nothing but the numbers in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, q not equals to 0. Now let us take some of the examples of rational numbers, that is 10 by 3, 1 by 7 and 7 by 8. Now let us find the decimal expansions for these three rational numbers. First one is 10 by 3. Here is the 10, 3, and we should find the decimal expansion for this. 3 3s are 9. Here is the 1, we should keep point here and keep 0. And again 3s are 9. Again 1, 0. 3s are 9. Again 1, we should keep 0. 3s are 9. Again 1, and so on. Here in this, the remainder we get is 1, 1, 1, 1. Continuously we are getting the remainder as 1. And here the divisor, we know that the divisor is 3. Now let us see second rational number, that is 1 by 7. From this 1 by 7, we have 7 is here and 1. Here 7 is the divisor. For this we have to keep 0 point because 1 is not divisible in 7. So we should keep 0. Now it is 10. 7 ones are 7. We get 3. Again we should keep here 0 because 3 is not divisible in 7. And 7 4s are 28. And again we will get 2 here. Again 0. 7 2s are 14. And here is 6. Again 0. 7 8s are 56. 60 is divisible? No. And 7 8s are 56. Here 4 is the remainder. And again 0. 7 5s are 35. And again 5 is the remainder. Again 0. And we will get 7 7s are 49. And again started. Here is 1 is the remainder, and again it will be continued in this way, and we will stop up to here. Now let us see here the remainder. First we get 3, and next 2, and next 6, next 4, next 5, and 1. And divisible is 7. It is already known. And now let us see another rational number decimal expansion, that is 7 by 8. We have 7 by 8, and we should find the decimal expansion now for this. That is 8 is divisor and 7 is here. Here the 7 is not divisible in 8. So we should keep 0 and point and keep here 0. And now 8 8s are 64. Here 6 is the remainder. And again 0, 8 7s are 56. And here 60 minus 56 is 4. And we should keep 0. And now 40 is divisible in 8. So 8 5s are 40. Here we get remainder 0. For this remainders we get 1s, 6, 4 and 0. And divisor as already known, that is 8. This is about the sum of the decimal expansions for a rational numbers. And up to now we have seen 3 divisions, that is 3 decimal expansion we have found. And from those above divisions, at least we should notice 3 things. That is, from here the remainder will become either 0. Here for this decimal expansion we got remainder 0. Likewise, the remainders either become 0 after certain stages, and they also start repeating themselves. And here again the number of entries in repeating string of remainder is less than the divisor. Here we got the remainders, that is 6, 4 and 0, and divisor is 8, and these all the remainders are less than the divisor in any example. From here also we got 3, 2, 6, 4, 5, 1. These are all less than the divisor, that is 7. It is the second point. And third point is that if remainders repeated, then we will get the repeating block of digits in the quotient. Now let us see that. As I said, the 2 points is here, that is first point is nothing but the remainders either will become 0 after certain stages or start repeating themselves. In some divisions we got remainders as 0, and the second point is the number of entries in repeating string of remainder. In remainder we will get in some decimal expansions the repeating strings will be continued, and those remainders we got is less than the given divisor, that is as is shown in the example. Now let us see third example. Third point, that is if remainders get repeat, then we will get a repeating block of quotients. When in the remainder we will get the continuous repeating strings, then in the quotient also we will get repeating digits of the quotient. Let us see about it. Here in this example, that is 10 by 3, we have 3, 10, and here 1 is continuously repeating and go on. And in the quotient we got 3, 3, 3 continuous repeating digits of the quotient, and this is about the third point. And in the decimal expansion we should at least notice these 3 things from the decimal expansion. And now let us see. For the rational numbers is of the form p by q, as I said many times. Here p by q and q is not equals to 0, and from this p by q we know that p and q are integers, and in this p is divided by q. Here we should at least see the 2 main things will happen, that is when p is divided by q, 2 cases will be there. That is, first case, the remainder will be 0. And the second case is that remainder will never become 0. Never becomes 0 and get repeating string of reminders. Now let us see each case separately. That is, first case is remainder becomes 0. In this, as we have seen the examples above, that is 7 by 8 example we should take here. In this 7 by 8 we got the remainder 0 after some certain steps, and the decimal expansion of 7 by 8 is 0.875. But in this example we got remainder 0, and but in another examples, like let us say another example, 1 by 2 is 0.5. In this also we will get remainder 0. And similarly, let us take another 639 by 250. If we do this division, we will get finally the remainder will be 0. In all these cases, the decimal expansion get terminates. Terminates is nothing but left or ends at certain number of steps. And this is nothing but, this process can be called as terminating expansion. After some certain steps, the division is going to terminated. Terminating expansion, this can be called. Now let us see second case, that is remainder never becomes 0. Remainder never becomes 0 means remainder will not be 0 and will get continuous repeating strings. Now let us see about that. As in the previous example 7 by 8, we get the remainder is 0 and the decimal expansion is 0.875. And in these examples, that is 10 by 3 and 1 by 7. In these two examples, we get remainder repeated after some certain steps, and the decimal expansion is go on, and it has repeating block of digits in the quotient, and it is called as non-terminating expansion. Non-terminating expansion is nothing but the division get not terminated and go on repeating blocks. For example, we get the decimal expansion of 10 by 3 is 3.333 and so on. And for 1 by 7 we get 0.142857. 142857. This will be repeated. Since in the quotient the same number of repeating, then it can be written as 10 by 3 equals to 3.333 and so on. Here the same number is repeating in the quotient, so we can written it as 3.3 bar. If we have any repeating numbers, we can write it as bar. Let us see another example, that is 1 by 7 equals to, we know that 1 by 7 is 0.142857. Again we will get 142857. These two are the same number, so we should write it as 142857 bar. Here bar is nothing but we can write any number of times and the string is repeating. Bar indicates that the number is repeating. The number is repeating. And this is about the introduction part in exercise 1.3. In the next video, we will discuss some of the examples according to the decimal expansions of real numbers. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the channel notifications.